Olivia Jade is back in the news. She's back on YouTube. You guys may remember Olivia Jade. She was the daughter, actually a somewhat famous YouTuber, daughter of Lori Loughlin, best known for her role in Full House. She was one of a dozen people charged in March in connection with a multi-million-dollar college admission scheme. Actually, her story was the best one. The indictment against Loughlin and her husband alleged that they paid $500,000 disguised as a donation. That means it was tax deductible too, those cocksuckers. In order to get her daughter into the USC. But here's the best part. They faked that she was on the women's rowing team. And she has never trained or participated or planned in being on the rowing team. And if I recall correctly, they did like fake photo shoots and photoshops to make them look like they were rowers. I mean, it's outrageous. And so she was the one that was involved in that. And just a little update before we watch the daughter's video. Her parents rejected a plea deal. Actually, let me back up. Her parents surrendered to federal authorities in Los Angeles in March, and their subsequent appearance in the United States court in Los Angeles, Loughlin and how do you say this? Giannulli. It's like a Italiana, eh? Forget about a sloppy Joe. Come on, oh yeah, kidding, huh? Do you think sloppy Joe's an Italian dish? Can you imagine getting that? Nice Italian. Bro, go to La Bernardine, 3 Michelin star, sloppy Joe, deconstructed.
Cheers!
They were released on a bond of $1 million and were permitted to retain their passports and travel outside the United States as long as they informed the court. They rejected a plea deal, including the charge of money laundering. That required, because I guess probably because of the they pretended that it was a charity and wrote it off. Can you imagine like throwing that on top? Not only, dude, that's crazy, dude. Just the fake donation alone is a crime. So that's money laundering, and they were going to be required to each spend 2 years in prison, bro. But they rejected the plea deal and pleaded not guilty. Then Loughlin regrets not taking the plea deal and was angered at her husband for suggesting that they reject the plea deal as he feared it would ruin their careers. Too late for that, dum-dum. In October of this year, federal prosecutors said that Loughlin is now facing additional charges in the college admission cheating scandal. U.S. Attorney Andrew Lelling said Loughlin is now being charged with conspiring to commit federal program bribery to facilitate their children's admission. In exchange for the bribe, employees at the university allegedly designated the defendant's children as athletic recruits with little or no regard for their athletic abilities. Dude, they're so fucked.
I cannot believe.
They rejected the plea deal.
They're going to go to prison.
Well, they are criminals. I mean,
So
she basically
crazy.
when you do a fake donation to a charity for $500,000, you're
Yeah, that's
stealing
really
a lot of
serious.
money from the government from not paying taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's, I'm sure, in a high tax bracket. So when you donate $500,000, it's actually just buying something for your daughter.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically ripping off the government $250,000 because it's not deductible. What are you saying something to me, Dan?
Was it 500 or 50,000?
No, 500, bro.
500.
They
Damn.
paid 500,000, and they disguised it as a donation. That's the best part. So they're fucked. So anyway, her daughter. That was about 8 months ago.
How dumb is her daughter that they need to pay $500,000 to get her into a school?
I know, man.
Jesus.
Just go to
Go somewhere else.
or be a better student, you idiot. You're on YouTube. Just do that. I don't know. So here she is. By the way, this was #1 trending all day. It's almost like YouTube was trying to dunk on her because so many people didn't know who she was, or they're like, the video was so short and pointless that it was just a bonanza in the comments section. So here, and by the way, she was trying to say that she didn't know, but obviously evidence has come out.
Everybody.
I've even heard rumors, and I may be thinking of a different case, so don't quote me on this or, off the record, but I think they were possibly discussing of charging her with something for being
The daughter?
complicit. Yeah.
Really?
Because she was in on the scheme to pretend to be an athlete.
Wow.
She was saying she didn't know about it, that she didn't know she did that, but how's that possible?
That she didn't know.
But how? They were pretending that she was an athlete, bro. And also, if she's a shitty student, how do you get in USC? That's a good school.
Yeah.
You're like, oh man, Mom, I failed every class. I have a 2.0 GPA. Good news, honey. You got into USC. Anyway, whatever. Here's her video. It's still number 9 trending, and this came out like 3 days ago. YouTube is trying to ruin this poor girl's life. By the way, when it first came out, it had like 80% likes, and I was like, what? Maybe even 90%. And all the comments were like, her parents bought likes on the video, but now it's slowly deteriorated. So here we go. She says hi again. So buckle up, y'all.
It's Olivia Jade. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Obviously, I've been gone for a really long time, and as much as I wish I could talk about all of this, it's really hard for me to say.
She lit candles for the video. Mm-hmm. And there's a ton of jump cuts to say like nothing. But anyway,
It is just because I know that
I'm not going to pause this.
it's something that needs to be addressed. It's just, unfortunately, which is also why I didn't know exactly when I should come back to YouTube. But the reason for that is just because I'm legally not allowed to speak on anything
Not
going on right
legally?
now.
First of all, you could say whatever you want. You're not. There's no law that says you can't talk about it. Your lawyers probably told you not to talk about
Right.
it. Not legally. What
Right.
does that mean? This is America, lady. It's not
For me,
China.
it's like, should I come back to YouTube right now? Because it's been so long, and I actually really, really miss it. Like, I genuinely miss filming. I feel like a huge part of me is just not the same.
That was a crazy cut, wasn't it?
I mean, it's to be fair, that's something that a lot of YouTubers do. So
Watch this cut.
A huge part of me is just not the same
Like though she didn't finish pronunciating the word.
because this is something that I'm really passionate about and something I really like to do. But I also
How can you not talk for 2
didn't
minutes
know
without
I
jump cutting it
debated
like
for,
20 times?
like 7 or 8 months. Like, well, if I can't talk about it, is there a point in coming back?
There's not
and
one
not
jump
being
cut
able
in
to
this
say
whole
anything?
podcast, Hila.
I want to come back because I want to come back. There's no point in me just talking for 10 minutes to the camera about how I wish I could say something when I really can't. So I'm going to
That
leave
is
it
what
at that.
you-
And that's
Thank
what
you
you're
so much
doing.
for your patience
Not 10
with me
minutes, only
stuck
2
around
minutes.
For 9 months just waiting. I really appreciate it. This is the best I can do, and I want to move on with my life and not trying to be in a selfish way. It's so hard because I'm not trying to like make this about me or like how I've been,
What
because
does that mean?
it's not the point of this. Although I'm terrified to make this
What's
video
the point?
and to come back, I know that I also want to start taking smaller steps in the right direction for people that have been DMing and asking me. Moral of the story is, I've missed you guys so much.
That's not the
and I'm
moral.
just
The
really
moral is don't
excited
fucking cheat to get into college.
to start filming again and to start
That's
uploading.
definitely
and
not the
I really
moral.
hope you enjoy the vlog.
I
Thanks.
can't believe this story. I just cannot believe it.
It's so good.
Yeah, apparently, like according to some articles that I'm seeing, she didn't fully know what her parents were doing.
That is bad
And didn't think
news.
there was anything wrong with it.
Well, they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. If the parents think it's acceptable
But she wants
behavior.
back into school
Back into USC? Dude, you're lucky you're allowed.
because she's worried now that without education, her life will just be completely.
Maybe you should have... The lady, listen to yourself. That's so funny that she wants to go back. Oh, that's the best. That's so great. That's so rich. But ultimately, this is a failure of parenting.
Yes.
I honestly, like, if your parents... She's a young kid. She's in high school. If the parents are like, oh, honey, this is normal.
And by the way, they paid for her and her sister, not just her. The 500,000.
Oh, so it was a bargain.
Yeah, they got 1 plus
Buy
1.
one, get one free. Good deal. There was a promotion during the
Yeah.
holiday season. You know, as a high school student, she's probably like, honey, it's normal. Don't worry. I'm famous. I'm rich. This is what everybody does.
Yeah.
Okay, Mom.
What was that voice?
She was a little raspy in the video.
Okay.
I feel like she was like, I don't want to cry because that would be like
Typical.
but I want to
Come back.
look all emotional. So she was doing the
And I
voice.
can't actually say anything because the lawyers are actually vetted this video. There's nothing left. Well, let's go to the comments. I love that she wants to go back. Oh, moral of the story, be humble. You're not above anyone. You are not above forgiveness, and you're certainly not above mistakes. Y'all already know I didn't press play and went straight to the comments. I did that too. Well, to her great credit, she did not disable comments. Everything in life is worth more when you have to earn it. Well, that's a true statement. The college should say on a rejection letter, sorry, full house. Ooh, here's a supportive comment. I can hear and feel the pain in her voice. She's afraid to talk to us on YouTube, and she's asking us for permission to be on YouTube. I support you.
Wow.
Olivia Jade.
Jean-Marie Perez. You're rude.
Someone said her arms look so skinny. Must be from all the rowing.
Nice.
Anyway, we have a collection of the funniest comments here that we've collected. And I had a lot of laughs. It's not about me. Talks about how hard it's been for her. I mean, why would you even go down that angle? It's like,
Right.
who or what is it about? Olivia, hi again. Thanos, I don't even know who you are. Can you unpack that joke for me, Dan?
It's a reference to the last movie.
Did Thanos say I don't even know who you are? To
Yeah,
someone?
to the fucking character that nobody gives a shit about.
Which one?
Yeah, which one?
Elizabeth Olsen, right? Scarlet Witch. There you go.
Oh.
She like comes up to him all badass. It's like, I'm gonna kick your ass, and he doesn't even know who she is.
Oh, that's awesome. So Thanos dissed her. Zero self-awareness, zero shame, and in the end, zero college degree. I'm kind of disappointed, actually. Her parents were my childhood. Watching Full House was great. And then this. Oh, that's not funny. That's just genuine. There's no point in me talking to the camera. She nailed it. Next video idea. Jail tour. Who did her mom bribe to like this vid? Basically the video. Hey guys. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Yeah. I can't wait for the tutorial on how to dress for a court hearing. That's pretty good. Should I feel bad tossing her?
I do feel bad, but also
It's mostly her parents.
Mm-hmm.
But God, are they shitty people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to just actually pay so much money on top of the bribe, the tax deduction, the fake donation to charity is the perfect icing on the cake of total douchebaggery.
And apparently they have a lot of evidence of everything. Like I saw in articles that
There's
they,
no
they
escaping.
got it all. Yeah.
And then they go, I love that. He goes, I'm not accepting the plea deal because it will ruin our career. Prosecutors don't like when you don't accept the plea deal. Well, there you have it. Olivia Jade is back. And I'm looking forward to her next vlog, which will be heavily looked at by lawyers. How rich are they? That's a lot of cheddar to throw down on like $500,000 just to throw down on your shitty, dumb kid to go to USC. Also, USC ain't cheap either, but it's a lot less than $500,000. How much is Lori? I mean, she's pretty famous though.
Just looked it up.
Full
Yeah,
house.
I mean, her net worth's $6 million.
Well,
so, I mean,
What? It's got to be more than that.
It's Massimo, the dad.
Ooh, 100
Oh,
million.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, Massimo's rich.
He did all
yeah,
like
it's like the Target
Yeah.
brand.
Oh,
Oh.
shit! I didn't know
It's
that.
like all of like the Target brand
Oh
clothing.
wow! So they're
is
a power
Massimo.
couple.
Mostly him. I mean, she was on a sitcom.
Well, she's a famous actress.
What has she done besides Full House?
Well, it's a big show. That was one of the biggest shows ever.
I guess.
What have you done?
I'm on the biggest show ever right now. The H3 podcast,
That's right.
sir.
There
It's
you
true.
go. See? Right answer. Thank you.
I cannot believe that they did that.
These guys said these guys rejected a plea deal because it would ruin their career, bruh. Look at them. Look at them.
So are they both possibly going to jail?
Oh, yeah. Everybody's fucked. Everybody. Oh, here's the extra daughter. So she's getting all this shit, I guess, because she's a YouTuber, but she also
Yeah.
faked being on the rowing team. Bro, can you imagine if I, like, pretended to be, like, a power lifter or some shit? The row team. Why would you do that? Why would you
Why
do
would
that?
you do
Oh,
that?
it's so pathetic. I just can't get over
Why
it as
do
an
you care
adult.
so much? Just like actually get into the school.
I know, like, how, like, so even if it worked and she is like, honey, don't worry, this is just what rich people do. It's like you are setting your child up for a lifetime of
Apparently, she didn't
terrible
get
behavior.
into any other California schools.
She was a fucking awful student. I got into UCSC, which basically, if you breathe, they accept you there. Do you know how bad you have to be of a student to not get into UCSC, bro? And then even below that is UC Irvine. People didn't even know that was a UC. Sorry to everyone who goes there, but you know I'm right.
It's actually really hard to get in those schools now.
I guess I got in by the skin of my teeth. Because I only got into UC Santa Cruz and UC Irvine, so I assumed that they were the easiest. But I was so relieved. I was like, thank God, dude, I got accepted into something. You know? But what shitty parents, what kind of lesson is that to teach your kids?
Yeah.
man?
Well, now they ruined their life potentially. All of them.
Yeah. Ugh. She's all stoked. She's looking good for the court hearing. I can't get over it. Oh my God, they're crazy.